Hey, what's going on? It's me, Shaun. I want to say that in this country, we're dealing with a government that is fully entrenched in divide and conquer. Remember a couple of maybe 6 months ago when they were taking down all the statues that were in universities and colleges, outside of university and colleges, and then people would riot. Black people would riot saying that those statues were projections or of people who were very racist during the time of slavery. And then white people, everybody took sides, white people were saying, no, that's part of our history, leave the statues up. And then there was this air of divide and conquer where people were rioting. Now, what's going on with sports, just like LeBron James said a couple of nights ago, is that things that get us together, sports specifically, this government is now using sports to divide and conquer us. When people take a knee, when sports people take a knee and pray before a game, now our president is saying that, no, you should stand and put your hands over your heart for the American flag. Never in my imagination and never in this history have I've ever seen anybody turn their back on God. If you take a knee anywhere, that means you praise God. Since when was it a crime to praise God? No matter if you're at a football game, baseball game, NASCAR, or whatever, if you take a knee, that means thanks be to God. Let this game begin and be on the winning team. You know, I'm voting for my winning team. Please, God, let my winning team win. That's basically what it means. But now, when you take a knee, it's almost like it's illegal to do. Again, I've never seen a country, this country specifically, because we were always a mindful country of God. I've never seen a country where it's almost illegal to take a knee and say thanks be to God. That's what's going on in sports. That's what LeBron James was trying to say when he was being interviewed by Don Lemon. I think it was on CNN. The other thing are the statues that I talked about. The things that brought us together in this country was that we all said we're Americans, and we came together to fight a common foe, which were terrorism. No matter what type of terrorism it was, we came together as an American. We have the same history here. Yeah, we were slaves, but guess what? We helped build this country. There's nobody in this country can say that they helped build this country. The American black man can say that. It is our country. We've lived here. I am a sixth generation, possibly seventh generation American. My great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents, and I'm sure I have grandparents that came over on a slave ship. You know, and I think it's to our detriment that we're being subjugated by a concept of divide and conquer, and that people don't see it. When an issue is being projected, sorry about the hand, when an issue is being projected, we all lose our minds and we fight against one another. And that's something that's being projected by the government. It's definitely a deliberate attempt to tear this country apart. Think about it. Think about what's going on in this country. We've always come together for sports, for music, and for other types of events. During 9/11, we all came together as Americans. So don't lose your mind over one presidential foible that's going on in this country. And remember, when you have a president in office, there are 15 levels of secrecy above the president that tells the president what to do. So it's not just one person tearing this country apart. It's many people above the president and many secretive offices. And that's what I have to say. Let's come together as Americans. Let's praise God together, and let's get along. Don't let the government divide and conquer a great American entity. Thank you so much for your time and patience.